for Motorcycle Mayhem Radio National. What's up, everybody? I am Johnny Rizzo, and you're watching, or you might be listening to Motorcycle Mayhem Radio. What's up, Bob Johnson?
How's it going, Johnny?
We're doing okay over here. We're doing all right. We're hanging in there. You know, LJ is not feeling well tonight, so he took the night off. And I believe Ron had to take the wife out to dinner tonight. So, you know, they have things they got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's fine. I hope LJ feels better.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks that he's not feeling well, but, you know, it's that time of year, man, where the weather is just crazy, man. It starts out cold, and it gets hot, then it gets cold. I don't know. I got my leather rough flannel, so I'm good. Saying you can have one too.
I should probably get one.
What?
I should probably go there.
You should go online and go to leatherup.com and use promo code Mayhem, right, for your 20% off. So check it out. So let's bring on. We got Lori Montoya with us out there. What's up, Lori? How you doing?
Hey, I'm fine, guys. How are you?
Yeah, it seems loud where you are. She's in Vegas.
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh, my God. I am jealous. How's the weather there?
It's beautiful. A little chilly at night. People don't realize the desert, how it can get really cold at night. But, no, it's beautiful. We're out here. We have a chapter out here for Biker Down, and so we come out every winter for a couple months and really focus our time and energy on the riders of Nevada, Arizona, and California.
Well, that's awesome, man. Lori is living my dream life right now. She has her RV, and she's out there living it up. And you know what? I'm so jealous because that's exactly what I want to do.
Well,
you know
we talked about that. We talked about that, you know, getting that toy hauler and converting that garage when you're parked and everything else into an office. And my husband really hooked me up this year. So
that's awesome.
Pretty amazing.
That's awesome. You're doing something this year, like adopting a family for Christmas. I saw Lori just did was with Sideshow over there, those guys on the 99% Radio Network. Great show, by the way. Love those guys. And we got to do the High Seas Rally with them. We had a blast with those guys. And so you just did their show. Now you're on Motorcycle Mayhem. You're all over the place, Lori.
That was a great episode on the cruise. That was really
that was
an honor to be there with Raka Vaca and your lovely partner and that wonderful charity that she does for
Rock and Roll for a Cure. Yep.
Yeah, it was great.
And we had Lou Graham. We had the first interview that Lou Graham did since he was inducted to the Hall of Fame, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I got him. How awesome is that?
Nobody can duplicate that. Well, he couldn't get off the ship. He couldn't avoid you.
No.
One way or the other.
Either I was tackling him,
or
right?
I had to make him an offer that he couldn't refuse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was good. So this is Bob Jones. You guys met Bob? You met Bob before?
I've talked to Bob and we've done it. We did that one show together.
Hi, Lori.
Hi, love. How are you?
Yep.
Yeah, we also have Dale out there from the Black Dawn.
Good.
What's
good
up,
to see
Dale?
You again.
We're going to talk to Dale in a little while about.
Hi, Dale.
How are you, Bob?
They did that great event for Hammer, which was unbelievable, and I made it up there for that event, and I can't tell you, man, how impressed I was. You know, all the people. You had hundreds of people there. You had a circus tent set up. You had all kinds of great stuff going on. You had auctions going on. You had raffles going on. It was an amazing night, Dale. It really was. You did a great job.
Yeah.
And I want to thank you for hooking me up with a room. That was a great night. You know, did you hear the story? I couldn't find it for 45 minutes. Did you hear that story? Well, yep. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me mute Lori. What'd you say, Dale? You're having a bad mic problem over there. And can you hear me okay? Because your mic is breaking up really bad. No, I don't know. Every other fourth word we're hearing from you. Can you hear me?
I hear her good.
You hear him?
I hear her good.
Oh, now you hear. So now
I
you
got
hear
her
me?
just fine. Yep.
Okay, now we hear you. So that was definitely a great event you put on. Yeah, I'm sure Hammer's up in heaven looking down, being very proud of what you did.
It was a good one. Yeah, that was a real good one.
Did you hear my I couldn't find my room story?
I did. I did.
I think I texted you at like 1:30 in the morning, like, I can't find my room. Now, if you guys, anyone knows Blackthorn, it is an amazing place to go. If you're gonna bring your camper there, or if you stay in one of the hotels they have there, the rooms are gorgeous. And I was in room 106, I believe, and I had no idea where room 106 was because you got so many different spots on the property. I was like, where do I go? 45 minutes, I found the room. No. It's a great room,
I
too,
heard-
by the way. What?
I heard you had to bring in the crime scene team to clean up the bathroom.
Oh, well, that's a
I
whole
said I
other
heard
story.
he had to bring in the crime scene team to clean up the bathroom.
The bathrooms, I didn't know they were turned off. The bathrooms were turned off. Were you aware of that, Dale? I didn't know. I did tell him at the front desk, though. The bathroom wasn't working. But it was definitely a beautiful room now. So, how did you, what were your thoughts on that charity you did? Wait, don't move your microphone around. Come back, Dale.
I'm here.
There you are. Now, what are you saying?
I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, so what's your take on the event?
Oh my God, went exactly the way I had hoped and planned.
Right?
Very, very.
Yeah, it was definitely
Like a lot of times people go when you do an auction, they bid low. Everyone bid way higher than what anything was worth.
right,
People
right.
wanted to just support charity, and it was wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah, Hammer was a legend there.
He
Definitely
really
was a legend.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, both of them. Yeah, it was. Yeah, he will be missed. I met him a couple times, and I still can't believe what had happened. And our prayers go with him and his family. And I'm sure he's doing a burnout up there somewhere. What do you think?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
Both of them. Like when they started coming to us, I didn't really know what to make of the two of them. And then went by, got to know them. They
yeah, you're breaking up.
couple.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't know what to make of him, but then when you met him and he's an awesome guy, and I met him in Daytona.
We ride
And-
bikes with them in Daytona. We rode bikes with them all over.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that were that go all over.
Yeah, we're having a bad connection with you, Dale.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but all right, we're gonna pause you for a second, Dale, and we're gonna go back to Lori here. Lori,
Yes, sir.
so you're in Vegas, huh?
I'm in Vegas, baby.
Now,
I'm
is that something
here.
you have to get used to? Where are you in Vegas?
Well, right now I'm at South Point, but because my husband loves to play the penny slot, so I'm sitting here watching him play the penny draw poker or whatever it is. He's trying to get 4 aces. So,
Well,
yeah,
actually-
we camp at Oasis RV Park. It's really nice, and just couldn't be happier. It's kind of close to everything. And we just do a lot of good work while we're out here. We had a biker go down yesterday and lending some medical equipment today. So, it's a great opportunity when you have a chapter here to be able to see everybody every day, several times a week, as opposed to flying in, doing an event, and then flying back to Denver. So, yeah, we're real happy to be here.
Well, that's awesome. Now you stood next to me in the casino on the ship, and the last words, whatever you said to me, you walked away. Then I hit for 2,500. So I hope your husband.
Telling ya.
I hope your husband has the same luck with you.
Right now, I'm on a little bit of a pause because I'm very capable of chasing my money. So I was happy to do this interview and take a pause. I'm
Yeah.
on pause.
Sometimes you need to take a break, Lori. So real quick, Bob, you have any questions, Bob?
Oh, I just want to know with the biker down thing, is that a nationwide thing? I know you said that you have a regional thing there around the Southwest. I seem today I was cleaning my garage and I found a bikers down can koozie, and I was trying to remember where I
Well,
got it. So my question is, are there
we are
other
definitely
locations?
nationwide. I get help requests from all over the country every single day. We have fully functional chapters in Colorado, Arizona, Nevada, and I'm pretty proud to announce that as of last night, it sounds like we may have be bringing a chapter to Texas. So I'm super happy, excited about that, and just really trying to do the best we can with what we have to work with. And we have more love than money. And only thing I can tell any of your listeners is that if you know of somebody that's gone down, tell them to do a help request on bikerdown.org. We will do all that we can. I personally call every single help request, and I walk you through the trauma, and I walk you through what you're going through. And
Right.
so I'm not sure where it could have been Daytona. Where are you at, Bob?
I'm in Indiana, so yeah, it
Could
could have
have
been
been
Daytona.
Daytona. Could have,
I see booths
yeah.
everywhere.
So
Yeah,
we're
he's
doing
everywhere.
good. We're celebrating we're ending our 14th year, and next year we'll be in our 15th year. So we're super excited about that. So
Excellent.
So
Excellent.
if someone wants to get involved, how do they reach you, and just go to the website and reach
they
out?
go to the website bikerdown.org. They can follow us on social media. We have a bikerdown.org group page, and then I break down the states by state. So if you're in Biker Down, Indiana, there's a Biker Down, Indiana page. There's a Biker Down, New York page, and things like that. And that just tends to keep things a little bit more relevant to your state and your riders. Not everybody wants to hear about a biker that went down in Plant City, Florida. You know what I'm
Right.
Right.
saying? The group can get overwhelming. So I use that page as motorcycle awareness. They can find us on Instagram, pretty much whatever your technology is. We have some great informational videos on YouTube. I'd love for people to follow us more on YouTube because we do post a lot of great information there. But what we're doing right now is every year Biker Down adopts families for the holidays.
Yes.
And we started that in our second year after losing a couple bikers. And we knew that the family and the children were going to have a big empty hole in their heart. And
Absolutely.
children don't deserve to suffer adult problems. And so as bikers do, we went to a local biker bar and put up a fake tree and fake gift cards, and we made Christmas happen for two families. Well, every year we've added. So one year it's 10, then it's 15. I think the most we've had in one year is 100. And what really makes our program unique is we ask the donors to choose their family. They get to read the story. They get to read what they're going through and see which one really touches their heart. Right now, we're only doing it in Colorado and Nevada, and then we're doing a few families in Illinois, one family so far in Florida. I want to be careful not to get people's hopes up too much, but we are beginning to want to expand that more. But it's just our way of paying back the community and paying it forward to children in need. When a child tells you, I'm so excited I met Santa Claus because
Yeah.
he forgot where I lived last year. You
Oh.
know, that's
Oh,
not something that a
wow.
child should go through. So we give each family a $275 Walmart gift card. We give them $150 to $200 worth of food because what most people don't realize is that most of these families, these children, are on school lunch programs. So they get breakfast, they get lunch. During a holiday break, it's very possible that they won't get nutritious meals. So we load them up with a turkey or a ham and potatoes and pie and then nutritional things like peanut butter. We all know how we all feel about peanut butter,
Yeah.
cereal and things like that.
I love peanut
Just
butter personally.
yeah, just to make sure that they have some nutritious snacks to eat over the holiday break. So it's really a beautiful thing. And if anybody has a desire to want to help a family, and what we're committing tonight to do is if any of the donors go to adoptafamilytoday.org and they make a donation from New York, I will have Johnny find us a family
Yes.
in the area, and we'll raise enough money that we will adopt a family in your area. And I'm sure you guys know somebody in need that's living paycheck to paycheck. And you guys, I will rely on you guys to be my secret Santa and donate the gift card and the food to them. So
Absolutely.
anybody that's listening, if you'll go to
Very cool.
adoptafamilytoday.org and make a donation, we will apply that to Motorcycle Mayhem to make sure a family can be taken care of.
Absolutely. We're 100% on board with that, Lori. It's
That's
fantastic what you're doing. And again, may I say it again, Bob and Lori? The motorcycle community has to be the most giving community that's out there. Anywhere you go, no matter where you are, the motorcycle community is always the community that steps up to the plate. Am I right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
You're absolutely
I
right.
had a meeting with UC Health in Denver today, and she's like, "Why are you doing this?" I said, "Because this is what we do."
Right.
I'm hoping to touch people's hearts, and then maybe they'll find out more about Biker Down. Maybe they'll put the phone down when they're driving, and they'll realize that we're all not Sons of Anarchy and Mayans MC, that we're good, loving people. And yeah, bikers can be just as aggravating as car drivers, but we're good people. We'll give you the last $20 in our wallet, and
Right.
we love to serve our community. So, it's just our way of paying back the community and hopefully getting them to do a little bit more motorcycle awareness.
Absolutely. And it's fantastic what you do. I'm proud to call you my friend. You got Motorcycle
Very
Mayhem on
cool.
board. I know you got the 99% Radio Network guys on board. So between them, us, and you, we can definitely make a difference.
We're gonna rock it. So I got it. My break time is over. I'm going to head back to my handy dandy Buffalo
Ah, that one. Okay.
and tell you guys I love you. And you guys go to adoptafamilytoday.org, make that donation, and I promise you will see a miracle happen in New York for a family that's worried that they're not going to be able to provide Christmas.
Absolutely, Lori, man. Thank you for coming on the show. We
You're
love you.
awesome,
You're
Lori.
awesome at
Thank
what you
you.
do. We'll always
Good
here
luck.
if you ever need anything, okay?
All right, love you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Lori.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Love
Love
you.
you.
Love you. Oh, my God. She's awesome. Lori Montoya, man, Bike It Down. Awesome what she does. It's huge. Like I was saying, Bob, the motorcycle community is just so big. And it's so giving no matter where you are. Am I right? I mean, you must see it all the time.
You're absolutely right. I do. And, that's the fun part about what I do, traveling around. I see, the CMA organizations, the Christian Motorcycle Associates. I see all these other organizations that are out there, and they're just giving their time, if nothing else, right? Helping the event go, or, helping, just to kneel down and say a prayer or bless your bike or just anything. But the monetary things that a biker will reach in his wallet and throw $20 out there or whatever, a dime, $1, $100. It doesn't matter. It all is what the spirit of being a biker is. And, I think Jasmine Kane's experienced some of that this week. I guess she broke down in Georgia with her RV and did a little, I didn't get to see it. I was busy last night, but they did a little, I guess, concert thing right there in the RV. And they raised all the money they need to make the repairs to get
That's
them
awesome.
back on the road.
Well,
I believe
you know
they
what?
have a show in Nashville coming up.
They deserve that. I mean, Jasmine puts on, Bob, you've seen it before. I mean, an amazing show.
Yep.
You're at a bike event. I'd love to get her at Blackthorn. Dale had a problem with the internet, so we had to leave. I would love to get her at Blackthorn, and I'm working on trying to get her on a High Seas rally. Would be amazing. But if you've never seen Jasmine Kane, definitely look her up because she is amazing to watch. The music, first of all, she kicks the shit out of that bass guitar. Am I right, Bob?
Yeah, she
She's
does.
amazing.
She sings well. She puts on a great show. She's a great entertainer. Her and the band, all together, they get out there. They rock the stage. They've been all over, right? So they do so many rallies. Like myself, I do 30 shows a year. I think they probably do 200 shows a year.
Yeah, they're always
all
somewhere.
over the place. they're highly requested, highly sought after, and someday, maybe she'll be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or something, right? For for her own
her own
style
thing.
and what she does.
I could definitely see that happening, Bob. She draws a crowd no matter where she's at, man, and that's awesome. I love Jasmine, and she does a great job.
It's fun to see her, whether she's at a small venue, a small bar, or rocking the main stage, no matter what venue it is. Right. It's always fun. And, I saw her, last year we did an event in Michigan. I can't remember the Steel Saddles Thunder Rally, I believe it was.
Okay.
It was Steel Saddles Thunder Rally. It was a one-off show. Some women put it on. They did a great job. It wasn't well attended, but the best audience for any band the whole weekend was on Sunday about 5:00. Jasmine Cain played from maybe it was 3 to 5, but there was the largest crowd for the entire weekend came on Sunday afternoon to watch Jasmine Cain play. So that was a testament to what she does and what she draws.
That's awesome, man. Because I love watching her play. Whenever I go to a rally and I see her name, we're looking for her, and we're gonna definitely hang out with her for the day. She's amazing. So Bob, let's pay some bills. Let's do some commercials, all right?
All right.
We'll be right back right after the message. Don't go anywhere.
Leather Up will keep you safe while looking great with a huge selection of armored and casual flannel shirts. From heated to sleeveless, Leather Up's got badass gear for all riders and all seasons. Leather Up with 3.5 million customers since 1999. Iconic biker brands like Milwaukee Leather and Hot Leathers to give you the largest selections anywhere. Comfort, variety, classic styling, and affordability with free same-day shipping on orders over $100. Visit leatherup.com and use the promo code MAYHEM for 20% off.
There are so many awesome bike rallies all over this great country, which you can find at cyclefish.com. Check out cyclefish.com for a full schedule of events. Cyclefish.com. Please go to cyclefish.com for all the details.
Micro-DOT helmets weigh less than a bottle of water and are the lightest DOT-approved helmets on the market, available in a variety of styles. Keep your head safe with a lightweight DOT-approved helmet. Visit microdothelmets.com.
All right, we are back. And with Bob Johnson, we're talking it up about a bunch of things. What's that?
I said, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Hey, Bob, you know what? Speaking about bikers and giving and all that stuff like that, we all know how great the biker community is. Let me talk about a cruise for a minute here, okay? The High Seas Rally, Bob. The High Seas Rally is a cruise. I mean, they have the two great causes that they support, the Dialysis Foundation, which is amazing, right? And, what they do is they bring on 10 patients, I believe it is, to the ship, and they give them the dialysis that they need. And, and they get to enjoy a vacation at the same time. I don't know if you ever knew anybody that has dialysis, they had to go through dialysis, what they actually have to go through in life. This is amazing what they do. They bring them on board, they get the dialysis, they get a vacation, and it's just amazing what the High Seas Rally does for these people, and it really is great. And the Wounded Warrior
program, that.
What's that?
Did they do that right? Did they do that right there on your cruise this year?
Yes, they did.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's what they do. They bring them on board, and they get to enjoy their vacation with us. They get to party with us, and then they go for the dialysis, and then they're back on the they never leave the ship.
Wow,
So it's awesome.
That's awesome.
And they have the Wounded Warrior program also, which is amazing. What they do for the vets and all the Wounded Warriors, they do a great job for them, man. Really, the money they raised, I believe they raised in the last few years, $3.4 million. They raised.
Holy crap!
For the Dialysis Foundation and the Wounded Warrior. They did great. Now this year, coming up in 2025, the cruise is actually leaving November 2nd to the 9th. November 9th this year, which is, last year was October. So now it's going to be November 2nd to November 9th. And they changed ships, Bob. And they went from the Radiant to the Sea. Now they're going to be on the Margaritaville Islander, which is going to be really cool. Because that ship is leaving from Tampa like it always did. And it's going to go to Cozumel, or Rotan. Am I saying that right? Rotan. Belize City, and Costa Maya. So, 4 great locations. I mean, of course, Tampa, they have the pre-party there, Bob, which is out of the...
Was it good?
Out of this world, yeah. They get some of the bands that play on the ship, and they have a pre-party for everybody. So the bands are playing, you have food, you got drinks, you got all kind of great shit, man. And then you wake up the next day and you go on the cruise. So, another trip back to Mexico. We got lucky this year, Bob. Yeah. We got to go to the Bahamas. And then because of a hurricane or something that was out there, after 2 islands in the Bahamas, they rerouted us to Mexico. So we got to go to the Bahamas and Mexico in the same week. I mean, don't get better than that. Yeah.
Right.
That was awesome.
That's a long cruise, actually.
Yeah. It was an extra day out at sea, actually. But it was the same amount of time, but it was definitely awesome. It was definitely
now,
awesome.
How were the bands? Did the bands play outdoors right there on the deck?
Well, the bands played by the pool, right? Hairball was amazing. Hairball.
I bet. I saw them at the Broken Spoke last year, like 5 nights in a row.
Yeah, they're an incredible band. And then you got Southbound 75. They played outside one time. All the bands that played outside, right by the pool, so you're hanging out by the pool. You got the bars there. You go in the pool if you want. And then at night, some of the bands jam by the pool again. So it was like, the pools were closed, but you had the bars, and it was really a cool atmosphere, man. I mean, it really was. The bands did fantastic.
It sounds like it.
And then we have Gary Michaels filled the house again. Gary Michaels always filling the house, so he filled the house again. And, I think I told you last time, I got to introduce Gary this time, and that was awesome. Like 1,500 people out in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? But it was definitely...
That's awesome.
If you're a biker, even if you're not a biker, come check out the cruise, because you know what? It's all for a great cause. You know what I mean? The Dialysis Foundation and the Wounded Warrior. So you can't miss. They're giving away motorcycles. They're giving away cash.
It sounds like a good time.
Bob, we got to get you on this cruise. You got to get on there one day. Yeah, it's gonna be. It's amazing.
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about. I'm still checking out my schedule for next year. I got a couple emails today, and we've been some other vendors and I've been talking back and forth. We always sort of join our schedules or see what works for you, what works for me. So we've been talking, and I'll get that all filled out. I try to wait until January 1st before I. Like right after Christmas is when I'll start looking at my schedule, because until then I've got so much prep to do. I've been doing inventory for a week now. I've got it pretty much mostly wrapped up, and then I'm waiting on my trailer to get back. When it gets back, then I can get it dialed back in and put together. Had some warranty issues, but they stepped up, so you can't be mad at that.
That's cool. Yeah, you have a lot of booking to do, man. You're gone like what, 9 months out of the year?
Yeah, pretty much. I think I'm going to back off a couple of weeks next year just to get home a little bit, just to, make sure things are still maintained around the house. There's some stuff I let go this year, but yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, I guess you got to do
that.
I
love what I do, man. It's you
got a great job. I mean, you're seeing the country for one.
It's
you're enjoying the biking lifestyle.
And I love it. There's no other parts of the country I would have never seen if it hadn't been for motorcycling, for vending, and for what I do, traveling around to these great shows. I mean, I go through New Mexico. I would have never gone to New Mexico. Arizona, I'd never dreamed I would have been in Arizona, and that's one of my highlights of the year is to be out there.
Arkansas,
I was at the Roadhouse a couple years, and that's Arkansas. But yeah, Arizona was great. I've been to Maine. Never thought I would ever go to Maine. I always wanted to, and it's pretty much like you would think it was, but a little more personal when you're there, right? So it's a good time. I love what I do.
I know when I was driving an 18-wheeler for a little while, I mean, I was going like all over the eastern border, and there were times where I would stop at a place and I would forget what state I was in. I'm like, where am I? You must go through that same thing. I mean, because you travel around so much,
Yeah, I wake up, I wake up thinking that. It's like, okay, crap, where the hell am I at?
Where am I today?
Time zone am I in? I've had to text you before I go, what time is it there? So I know wherever I'm at, I need to know.
Exactly, you
out on the West Coast there, I got to be 3 hours difference. So.
Well, you know what? Sometimes when everybody's on the show, and lucky, we're in 3 different time zones. You think about it, right? So.
Right.
Crazy stuff, man.
Yep. A lot of times we are, especially when I'm out in the middle of the country there.
Are you going to Gibbstown?
No. I'm done until Daytona is my first one.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. It'd be fun to go do those, but those are there's so many regional vendors in that area. It would be hard to compete with them. They do that a lot, so it's no big deal. Okay. I need the time off. I got still stuff I'm doing here. My garage is a wreck. I'm still doing inventory and getting all that lined out, man. Placing orders and spending money so I can go back out and make money.
There you go. Let me ask you a question. Do you know, like how long does it take before you know if it's going to be a good rally or it's going to be a shit rally? You know what I mean? When you get there.
Oh, it's right away. You'll get a feeling, and you may not know for sure, but it's not always about just the money. A lot of times I go because it's in my path, or hey man, you know what? I'll give up a high profit show for where I get to see a lot of friends, or hang out with people that I really enjoy. So it's not always about just the money. It'd be maybe where the band's playing. What band is there? Is Jasmine Kane there? Are the Canna Kings there? What band is there? And it's like, what? For me, it's about the travel right now at this point in my life. I'm at that age where I don't, I've retired, and this is just something I do because I thoroughly enjoy it, and I get to see a lot of the shows and
you made a lot of
places
friends.
I get to go. So
made a lot of friends.
It's a lived lifestyle. Yeah, and I love it.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome, Bob.
Yep, I sure have, and being part of the show is part of that, and it helps. Helps everybody.
Absolutely, yes. So Motorcycle Mayhem Radio, we are everywhere. I mean, we are wherever you are is where we are. No matter what rally you might be at, we got Lucky out in California, and he knows about all the rallies out there. And then we got LJ, upstate New York. I'm here in Long Island. With the show is out there. We got Louis Bag of Donuts in Florida. I mean, we got so much going on with this show. You know what I mean?
He's doing a great.
What? What'd you say?
Yeah, Louis doing a great job down there. I've been watching him and following him, and Louis doing a great job down there.
The name Motorcycle Mayhem Radio is definitely across the country, and it's something I'm very proud to. I started and an idea I came up with. Believe it or not, January 17th, 8 years, Bob. Doing the show. 8 years. And
no way.
No, I got to tell you, 8
Very
years.
Cool. Yeah.
And every year has been more exciting than the last. It's the show has been in so many different directions, has been in so many different places. And, I've done a show, besides my studio in New York, I've done shows in Kentucky, Tennessee, Florida, Michigan, Texas. I've done a show in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. I did a show in the middle of the, what is that other one? What is that? On the other side of Florida. What is that? The Gulf of Mexico. I've done a show in the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, this show has been out there,
Very
man.
cool.
And and with all the listeners we have out there, that
Right.
keeps the show going. It keeps us going, and it's been an awesome ride. I gotta tell you that much. It's been an awesome 8 years. I never knew when I first started this show.
You know what's fun? You know what's fun is that we do it live here, and we have the video feed. But a lot of times, like if I'm out working in the garage, I'll turn on a past episode that I wasn't part of for years ago on YouTube or something, and I'll just listen.
Right.
Just listen for the information and listen along. So that's another way that that our audience can enjoy it. Is you don't have to watch every episode, because that's pretty boring just to look at us sit in a studio. But you can just listen, like the radio, and that's a fun way to gather information and hear the great stories that
Right.
happen about it. So
Well,
I
that's
met
why-
you down there at Vet City. I think was when we met.
Yeah. No, we met before Vet City. No, well, yeah. We met at Vet City. You're right. And actually, yeah, we met at Vet City. But you know what,
Yeah,
bud?
we
That's
met
why I tell
in
you.
person.
In person,
Yeah.
right. That's why I tell you, if you want to listen to past shows, go on our podcast. Go to Apple or iHeart. We have almost 200 shows on those podcast platforms. I mean, Google, Alexa, you name it, we have it on there. We're on some apps as well. So to find Honest Like a Man Radio is very
Yeah.
easy.
Good job, man.
Thank you. But,
Right.
and like I said, you don't have to put it on Facebook. You don't have to go look at your Facebook for it. Just go to Apple, iHeartRadio. And you'll find all the shows lined up. Our YouTube channel, right? So subscribe to our channel. I'm always trying to push the YouTube channel. Subscribe to that. You know what I mean? And again, all lined up. A lot of crazy stuff is on YouTube. So yeah, it's been quite. I can't wait to have our 8th year anniversary party show, because I'm sure we're going to have a lot of stories to tell. Well, Bob, you were with me a while back, then you were gone for a while, now you're back. You know what I mean?
Right.
The show has seen a lot of different faces. The show has seen a lot of different scenery.
Yep.
This show has been through a lot, and it's going strong. And I'm really proud of it, and I'm proud to have you part of
You've
it.
come a long way. You've come
Yeah.
a long way.
I'm very happy that you're back, man. You have no idea how happy I am that you're back. So, a lot of fun stuff there. So, Bob, I don't think we really
appreciate
have too much more to talk about. What do you think? We're missing those other two guys. You know what I mean?
I get it, man. It's kind of, well, I wish they were here, but if I'd had a little bit more advance, I could have maybe got us another guest. But I was again out in the warehouse trying to get inventory ready and get things ordered, so I've been kind of busy. But yeah, I love the show, Johnny. I've loved the way you've turned it around, the way you've had your ups and downs, and I was with you back for a while there, and it was enjoyable times then as well. But it's fun to be back, and I enjoy being part of it and helping the show grow and taking it to new levels, man. Let's see what 2025 can bring, and maybe next week. Next week's the night before Thanksgiving, I believe. So we'll maybe do a little version. Maybe everybody can think about what they're thankful for. So I'm
Absolutely,
thankful
Bob.
to be part of the show. I'm thankful to have my health
Yeah.
back, and and be out there on the road, and seeing
Yep.
all the great friends
To
that
be able
I've
to be on the
made
road.
is certainly something to be thankful for. Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. We're definitely going to talk about all that and what we're thankful for. And, I want people to write in. And we're definitely thankful for. We'll get some guests lined up for next week. I'll line them up to see what are you thankful for. It is the busiest travel year night of the year.
Yep.
So, I got a lot to be thankful for this year.
Yes. Yes. Hey, let's throw this out there again. AdoptAFamilyToday.org. Folks, you can go out there, go to that website, make your donation. Lori Montoya is going to help a family in New York for Christmas, and that's a very generous offer for her to do that. So,
Yes.
AdoptAFamilyToday.org, everyone, and
That's
I'll
great
put
what
that
she
on
does.
our page too.
It's great what she does. I'm sorry that we lost Dale. He owns the Blackthorn Resort. They had that amazing charity benefit for Hammer and Charity. And I told you, when I got there, I couldn't believe the tents that were set up. Brian Horn was there. He can also tell you. By the way, you look great, Brian, man. Good luck. I know you had some surgery today, and I hope you made out good with that. But he lost a lot of weight also. He looks great, man. Keep that up. And I know that it was definitely a great event. I know they raised a lot of money, and Hammer's up there smiling right now, and I'm glad to be part of that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we're thankful
yeah.
you're part of our life too, Brian. Love you too, brother.
That's
Brian's a
awesome.
Great guy. So,
Hey, I had reached out to Dale about getting a book in the Arcana Kings, so I hope that he's watching and that he got my emails and such, and hopefully he'll book them. It does take 6 months because now the Canadian authorities require 6 month advance notice for the Arcana
Seriously?
Kings to leave the
Wow.
country through their visas. But yeah,
Wow.
any promoters out there, no, you haven't seen Arcana Kings on Facebook a million times. You haven't seen them at other great venues, but
Right.
this band has toured the world, and they've done over 100 shows in Vegas. Sturgis over 40 shows during the Sturgis rally. So anybody that's not booking them is really missing out on a very entertaining, high energy rock and roll band that is
Yeah.
relevant. And
I gotta tell you,
just
they are
because they have
amazing.
bagpipes, don't write them off. They play the bagpipes like a keyboard, like a saxophone, like everything, man. They rock, and they just rock, and I really want them to get out there and get some gigs in 2025.
right, exactly, man. And let me show everybody out there when the biker season starts again with the rallies, what to look for when you're at a rally. So check this out. We'll be right back. Whoop, I hit the wrong one, Bob. Hold on. Let's try this again, Bob. Let's try this again, Bob. Hold on. I'm working on it. I got so much stuff in here. Here it is.
Hear the shots fire, 1, 2, 3. Look in my eyes, there's nothing left to see. I'm going closer, closer. Are you ready? Shot like the switchblade, clearing my head. I'm getting jacked on the words that were said. Everything is turning red. I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah, here we go, here we go. It's a feeling now. Hit 'em high, hit 'em low, 'cause we're dealing now. Everybody's giving it all they got, 'cause we're ready. Taste the sweetness of the victory. Feel the thunder coming over me. I wanna go again, 'cause I'm ready. Yeah, here we go, here we go. It's a feeling now. Hit 'em high, hit 'em low, 'cause we're dealing now. Everybody's giving it all they got, 'cause we're ready. Here we go, it's our give it right. Hit 'em high, hit 'em low, got 'em in our sights.
That's right, Bob. You did a great job out there, Bob, with those sunglasses, man. So,
Thank you.
you said more than sunglasses, though. You said a lot of stuff. Right?
I did. Well, yeah, I'm sort of probably going to back off a lot of that stuff next year. It's just I want to focus on what I do. Sunglasses, right? Eye protection, shatterproof, bifocal, polarized, cover overs. I want to be the go-to guy when it comes to sunglasses. I love selling the other stuff, but it's hard to focus and it's hard to store a lot of that stuff. But it is
Well-
what it is. I have fun, man.
Like I said, if you're at Daytona, Sturgis, Myrtle Beach, no matter where you are, look for that Big Hill trailer. Go say hi to Bob Johnson, and maybe he'll give you a T-shirt or something. Never know, right? So Bob, I think we're
Maybe.
gonna wrap it up here. What do you think?
I got them.
Let's make it an early night. I'm tired.
That sounds good, man. Thanks, everybody. Be
Yeah.
sure to go. Yep, go to adoptafamilytoday.org and let's get some help a family there in New York.
Sounds great, man. Lori, I want to thank Lori for coming on, Toya for coming on, and Dale for coming on from the Blackthorn. And we'll get more with Dale after that. So you have a great night, Bob, and everybody out there. We'll see you next Monday night. right here on Second Man Radio. We're out of here.
Good night,
Good
everyone.
night, Bob. If I can find this, there we go. Boom.
Good night, buddy.
All right.